today, my name is Janly Bacon from uh, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics 1A. This video is for reflection or my thoughts about the philosophy education of Rizal. First, Rizal's philosophy on education emphasized the importance of practical and moral education that promotes critical thinking, ethical values, and civic responsibility. It also inspires us to rethink our educational system and strive for inclusive um, and equitable education that serves the common good. He also believed that education was essential for liberating the Filipino people from colonial oppression and promoting social progress. He advocated for um, he advocate for practical and moral education that encourage critical thinking, ethical values, civic responsibility, and discipline. His philosophy on education highlighted the need for a comprehensive and inclusive education system that provides practical skills, values, and also the civic responsibility. He urged Filipinos to attend classes regularly to avoid vices and remember the sacrifices of their parents to uh, provide them with education and opportunities. He believed that Filipinos could only attain true freedom and sovereignty by acquiring the knowledge and the skills necessary to defend themselves against the colonizers. He believed that education should provide individual with the necessary skills and knowledge to succeed in their professions, but also instill a sense of duty to society. This idea is particularly relevant today as we face challenges uh, like climate change, social inequality, and political instability. He, al- he urged Filipinos, no, he always say that um, all of the students or children, kids who continue their study to not to continue their study to avoid vices no, like gambling, emphasizing the importance of hard work and discipline. That's one of his viewpoint when it comes in education. His advocacy for education as a tool for liberation and resistance against oppression underscores the importance of or access to education for marginalized communities and the need for education systems that are inclusive and equitable. This highlights that need for education system that provide individuals with the skills and knowledge they need to challenge unjust system and structures. While it's also emphasized that need of practical and moral education that fosters a critical thinking, ethical values, and civic responsibility. It's one of need of our education. No, uh, Rizal or he believes that Filipinos could only attain to freedom and sovereignty by acquiring the knowledge and skills necessary to defend themselves against the colonizers, underscored the importance of education and empowering individuals and communities to attain themselves justice and equality. His philosophy and education continues to be relevant today as we strive for a more just, equitable society. Education can be powerful. It can be a powerful tool for empowering individuals and communities to challenge unjust systems and structures. Rizal's philosophy on education remains relevant today, and it also reminds us now of the important role of education plays in empowering individuals and communities to create positive change. Next, it focuses on education philosophy and also the philosophy of religious of Rizal. By the way, Jose Rizal is a national hero in the Philippines or our country, known for his progressive ideas and advocacy for freedom and justice. Two of his beliefs are his view on the role of education in liberating the Philippines from colonial domination and his advocacy for religious tolerance and the freedom to choose one's own belief. This essay will explore the similarities and differences between these beliefs and their significance in the Philippines and beyond. He believes were shaped by the historical context of the um, Philippines during his time. Education was seen as a powerful tool for liberation, and through education, Filipino could free themselves from colonial domination. Rizal believed education could instill critical thinking, national identity, and social justice in the Filipinos. Rizal was a champion of religious tolerance and freedom of conscience, believing that everyone had the right to choose their own beliefs. And advocacy for religious tolerance has implications for social justice, human rights, and national unity. It is important to highlight the religious diversity of the Philippines during Rizal's time and and the um, implications of the advocacy for religious tolerance on these issues. Rizal believes in education and religious tolerance are still relevant and applicable today. Education is a powerful tool for liberation, but access to it is still a challenge for those who live in remote areas or belong to marginalized groups. Rizal's advocacy for education underscores the importance of providing equal opportunities for education to all Filipinos, regardless of their background, ethnicity, or socioeconomic status. In today's globalized world, where people from different cultures and religions are um, are increasingly coming together, Rizal message of religious tolerance is more important than ever. And one of our Rizal's vision is to free and enlighten society remains a guiding principle for the country's future. Rizal also believes in education and religious tolerance were based on his understanding of the historical context of the Philippines and his vision for a free and enlightened society. His beliefs remain relevant today as the Philippines faces challenges, like I said earlier, poverty, inequality, and cultural diversity. His legacy extends beyond the Philippines and has become an inspiration to people around the world. His ideas and on education and human rights have influenced social and political movements, making him a global figure in the fight for freedom and justice. Rizal believes in education and religious tolerance are still relevant, aspiring generations of Filipinos and people around the world to fight for social justice, human rights, and national unity. His vision and legacy can provide inspirations and guidance in building a better world for all. And that's all. Thank you.